Well, hello, Essential Stencil. How are you today, Essential Stencil viewers? This is a spontaneous surprise live today, so there was probably no notifications about today's live. I'm Sharon from the blog I Restore Stuff, and if you are joining me on the live replay, welcome to that as well. This is a Let's Go Live in Essential Stencils, a spontaneous Sunday night. So I'm so excited that you're here. If you are here, let me know that you've tuned in and that you've caught us going live somewhere in your notifications. Maybe it popped up on Facebook and said, Essential Stencils live right now. So here I am. I'm just going to make sure I can see your comments. So let me know. Join in the conversation. There are prizes today. So this is a little bit spontaneous, and we're talking all Stencil of the Month Club set for October. So let me just watch my live video here so I can see the comments on here. Hi, Sandy, Karen, Cam, Robin. Yes, you're all joining in. So let me know, what are you doing on your Sunday night? For me, right here in Australia, it's Monday morning, a beautiful spring day here in Australia, in Queensland anyway. So yeah, you probably wouldn't have gotten any notifications unless Facebook kind of popped up and said, hey, Essential Stencils live right now. So let me know where you're watching from. I wanted to, oops, there we go. Let you know about this month's Stencil of the Month Club set, which we'll be showcasing this week for you in our lives. I will be going live again on Thursday. This is not my normal live time, but I had times, and I received my Stencil of the Month Club set yesterday in the mail so that I could showcase it to you, because by the time my scheduled live comes around, there will not be time for you to join in and get this fun stencil set for October. So let me show you, if you haven't seen it already, in the stencilofthemonthclub.com website. Excuse me. We've got the beautiful Happy Holidays, Believe in the Magic, Christmas, beautiful sayings. So here we go. Let me show you the next set. So they always come in a set of 3 huge stencils, all right? So we've got Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. That looks great. It would look great on a background, as in the examples that they give on the Stencil of the Month Club site. Also as wrapping paper or something like that. You could put it on gift cards, gift bags even. A little bit of Merry Christmas there. I'll be showing you that today. And also a huge Christmas tree and snowman. Whoops, upside down snowman. Snowman right there. Here's some examples on the back. Now this is for October's Stencil of the Month. I believe you've got 2 days left to jump into the Stencil of the Month Club to order this set. So if you haven't joined already, use my code I Restore Stuff and get 50% off your first month. Now I will mention today that there are prizes as well on our live. So we're giving away prizes, so stay to the end. And a special extra bonus prize for someone who's in the Stencil of the Month Club currently. So if you're a current member, make sure you join in the conversation. Let us know what you think about the Stencil of the Month Club, because there is a prize for you, and the prize for that person is a free month in the club. So Essential Stencil will organise for you 1 month free in the Stencil of the Month Club set. So that is for current members only. That's the prize for you today. And for everyone else, there are still prizes going on. Yes, it might be time to join, Sue. There are prizes going on at the end of our live, so jump in on the action. Now, every month, Essential Stencil, in the Stencil of the Month Club, you get 3 stencils, huge 12 by 16 stencil sets, 3 of those. Then there's an additional optional add-on. Now, the add-on this month, you won't want to miss either, and I do want to use this one in today's live as well. So there's Santa Claus and a reindeer right there. So that's your add-on for this week. Nice big ones. I'm going to use that in a second. So let's have a look. And I'm loving your comments. Yes, I like that snowman too, Robin. Yes, it would be great. Oh, there's questions there. Essential Stencil will be able to answer some of our questions. Yeah, someone was just asking, if you join the Stencil of the Month Club, yes, you can get past month's stencil sets and stencils from those sets in the club shop. There is a Stencil of the Month Club shop, which is exclusive to club members right in there. Okay, so today I have just painted white. Well, I always it is white anyway, these canvases. It's just a canvas, and it's about a 12 by 16 because that's about the size of our stencils. So that's the size of the canvas I wanted to show you today. I'm just going to quickly pop this on and make a nice, easy background for our sign today. So let me pop you down here and join in the comments. Hi, Belinda. Yes, glad you caught me too. Like I said, I'm not usually here on a Sunday night for you guys, but it's my Monday morning here. I got the Stencil of the Month Club set in the mail yesterday, and so there's only 2 days left to join to get this set. So you can join any time, but to get this October set, you'll want to join in the next couple of days. All right. I'm doing this background today. What did I decide? I decided I'm going to do the background and then pop something over the top of it. So I'm going to start my background in a red, and I might just do this Fort York red. Now this is a fusion mineral paint color. It's kind of a true bright red. And yeah, Evelyn says she's been waiting to see these. Our ambassadors will be showing these this week and doing some fun things with them. So, oh, I forgot to get my piece of cardboard. Let's see if I can find something to scrounge around in my recycling, as I often do, to find something to offload my brush onto. I always just grab something, look at that, like a cracker cardboard package. Just tear a piece off and that can be your offloader. All right, so get my brush. I'm using the 3/4 inch brush. And I'm just going to offload that. If you can see me up here at the top of the screen, just offloading and working that brush into the bristles. I do sort of want to work it into the bristles, but also offload a bit. So we want to use as little on the brush as we can. So it's what we call a dry brush method of stenciling. Now I won't be able to tape this down. I'm going to have to hold it very carefully because the stencil just goes slightly over the edges. Otherwise, if you have a wider surface to paint on, you can use your painter's tape to go on there. Yep, that will work, Donna. Yep, whatever's handy is what I use for my cardboard. Okay, so I'm just going to go over with my brush now that's got hardly any paint on it, and the letters in this are very, very thin. So the other tip I'll give you if you are using a canvas, I can feel it already, is it is sort of bowing in the middle. So what you can do is add a book or something solid to the back of the canvas to help you. I've got to be very careful to make sure that this goes doesn't move, because I couldn't really put tape on it. I'm so glad. Yeah, it is a bit of a surprise. It's a spontaneous live here. I just said to Essential Stencil, look, I got my stencils from the club. I won't get to really showcase them on Thursday because it'll be too late by then. You won't be able to get this set. So we want to try and show you before so you can see the fun things that you can do with them. And so it's my Monday morning. It's the beginning of my work week. What a better way to start the work week than crafting with you all. So let me know, what are you doing on your Sunday night? Are you guys in football season over there, or is that finished? I think, or is it just starting? Our football season is just finishing over here in Australia because we've just had our winter. So they're all, you know, we got grand finals for our Australian football teams over here at the moment going on. Not that I watch it. But yeah. Let me know what's going on in your Sunday night. Is a relaxing family time in your household on Sunday nights? Yeah, if you're just joining me live here, we are just going over our stencil set for the Stencil of the Month Club, which we'll be showcasing all this week to show you different things you can do with the club set for October. And you've got a couple of days left to join the Stencil of the Month Club. See how I'm just kind of wriggling, swirling my brush. The reason I can do that is because I've offloaded a lot of the paint onto my piece of cardboard here. If I still had too much on the brush, it would bleed under those little tiny fine lines. And so it would cause fuzzy edges, and we don't want that. So I'm seeing if I can do about 2 lines at a time. If you'd like to, you can share the live too, sprinkle that love around, show some other people what we're working on today in your Facebook feeds. Sprinkle the love. You know, you could do this in a bit of an ombre look as well if you wanted to just use this as a background. I'm going to do it all one colour today, but can you imagine that? Just kind of stepping that down to different different shades. But because I'm adding something on top of it, I am just doing it all one colour today. Sue's asking what's the stencil that I'm using. This is from the October Stencil of the Month Club set, which is available to join the Stencil of the Month Club. You can get this set if you join now within the next couple of days. And you can use my code IRestoreStuff to get 50% off your first month. Now, I mentioned this at the beginning, but there's lots of people who have just joined now, but there are prizes tonight on tonight's live. And so Essential Stencil loves to give away prizes, give away stencils on our lives. So they're doing that, but there's a bonus prize for someone who's already a member of the Stencil of the Month Club. The prize for that winner, it's a bonus prize. The prize for that winner will be a free month in the club. So if you're already a member, keep your ears and eyes out. Essential Stencil will be watching the comments. They're tricky like that. They can look up and see who's in the club and who's not. So if you're an active member, you have a chance of winning a prize today. So that is so exciting. When they told me that, I'm like, okay, all right, let's bring on the prizes. Yeah, I like this stencil too. Let's think of all the ways that you could use this, you know, as well as a background, which I'm using it for today. You could use it as on gift bags, wrapping paper, gift cards. Now, I will also let you know that this is a repeatable pattern. So if you'll notice, you'll be able to see that some of the words end here, or start here and end over here. You know, they're kind of... But if you took this and repeated it over here, this Mary would join the RRY at this end. So I'm not sure if you can see that, because it might be a little bit far away from my camera. But I'll lift it up to show you in a minute. When I finish this, I'll show you how it repeats. So let us know if you are in the Stencil of the Month Club. How are you enjoying it so far? So if you're not an active member of the Stencil of the Month Club, then you still have a chance of winning Essential Stencil prizes here on today's live. All right, we are getting close to the bottom of this. I'm trying to catch some comments here as well, but those of you who are in the club will know that you can also see other months that previous months in the club shop. They do make those available until sold out, I believe. So you can order previous months sets, previous months stencils, and then of course there are also special club shop bonus stencils that are exclusive to club members. In fact, I got sent some that will be coming out soon, but that's all I'm going to say about that, because I can't show you those just yet. They'll be showcasing those within the Stencil of the Month Club group. But yeah, some really cute ones. I can't wait till they show you what's coming up in the club. All right. Nearly finished here. We've got, so each month you get 3 huge 12 by 16 stencil sets. that you can mix and match. Usually they're themed together, so we've got holiday themes, season themes, all sorts of themes that go on each month in the Stencil of the Month Club. This is October's set because, of course, we are getting ready for Christmas, especially Christmas crafters. Let's see, did I get it all? Wow, I love it. Look at that, guys. First time using this set, so I love that background. Now that could just be a sign just right there by itself, couldn't it? So let me show you how, if you did want to repeat this pattern, say you've got a huge board. I like the way that it's centered and it has a bit of a white border here. But this, let me find where the words join up. So if you joined this exactly on this side, you can see that right here. I'll point with this end of the stencil, M-E-R. You see the beginning of the R there. It matches up exactly with that R there. So you just have to join it exactly where the letters are, and you can see the M down there for Christmas, and it joins up exactly on each side. So if you were to repeat the pattern for some wrapping paper or something like that, and that didn't take me too long to get that background happening. So then we clean that off. Obviously I'm going to do that later so that you don't have to sit there and watch me do that. I'm going to pop my red brush in probably a plastic bag so that it doesn't dry out, because I might use the red for something else in a minute. Okay, I'm going to use Christmas trees. And we're going to put some green on this. So I want to put the Christmas trees here, and then I think I'll add the word Christmas down the bottom. So the set comes with Happy Holidays, Believe in the Magic, Christmas. You could even make it say Happy Christmas, Believe in Christmas. I don't know, you could make your words say all sorts of things. And don't forget, if you missed the add-on, is this one here. So I'll be showing you that in just a minute. Now the green today, I might use Pressed Fern, which is a Fusion Mineral Paint true green, foresty kind of green colour. Yeah, Leslie, you can watch the replay anytime. So Danielle's asking, how do you purchase this stencil? This is a stencil, a whole set that belongs in the Stencil of the Month Club. So if you're not a part of the Stencil of the Month Club, if you use my code iRestoreStuff, you can get 50% off your first month in the club. And this is October set, so each month you get sent a set of 3 stencils, plus there's the optional add-on. I'm going to add the word Christmas down here, so I'm just making sure that I'll be able to fit that. I've got my Christmas trees up the top here. Now I'm going to use the green and a different brush. This is the 1/2-inch brush. Just going to use that one. And wiping that on the side here. Okay, making sure it's centered, fairly centered. We've got that organised there. I could take off that bit, but I'm further away, far enough away from the bottom snowman design down here. It's probably a little hard to see on the stencil until I start stenciling that I've got a Christmas tree right here. I could tape this top section if I wanted to. Hi Peggy, thanks for joining us. Patricia, if you just go to the link, stencilofthemonthclub.com, Essential Stencil, will put that up there. Or the link is actually in the description of our live, and you can see the different payment plans for this Stencil of the Month Club, because there are a few different, you can, join for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, I believe. 1 month, I think, is an option. So you have a look there and it will give you all of the different payments and then what the add-on is, etc. Because I don't have all that memorized. Okay, let me see. Yes, if you're already in the Stencil of the Month Club, these will start shipping, I can't remember when, next week I believe. This green is looking a little bit transparent, so I might have to have 2 coats of this one. And I just want to make sure that I don't have too much on my brush. I'm stenciling on a canvas if you've just joined and you're wondering. I feel like I put a little bit too much on my brush, which makes me not want to swirl too much because it'll get the paint underneath the stencil. We don't want those fuzzy bleeding edges. We want nice crisp edges. So if you find that the paint, because this has a lot of pigment in it, this green. If you find that the paint is a little bit too thin on the first coat, don't be tempted to add more paint to your brush. That's a big mistake. Always just wait till it dries and add a second coat, because you don't want too much on your brush. It'll cause the fuzzy edges. All right, so you'll see when I lift this up that it is quite see-through. You can see the red writing through the Christmas trees, but it is very cute. Okay, there's the Christmas trees here. Let me show you. So if I did a second coat on that, which I may do that in a minute, see how you can sort of see that red writing through the Christmas trees? I think it would make it pop if I just had one more coat on that. So, but before I do that, I'll pop that back in again in a minute. I'm going to add the word Christmas down here. This is dry enough to where I can just place this on top and add my nice big word Christmas. Now I could do that in black, I could do it in green like I've just done the trees, which I think I might. Add it in green. So just adding a touch of tape down here. Okay. Yeah, there are some of you who are already in the Stencil of the Month Club. If you are, you have a chance at winning a prize today, and the prize for one Stencil Club member is a free month in the club. So if that's you, join in the conversation. Let us know what you enjoy about being in the Stencil of the Month Club. And then, of course, we're giving away 3 prizes at the end of our live to random viewers who are joining in that conversation there, so that we can know where to pick from. If that's you, join in the conversation. Let us know. Have you stenciled before? Are you brand new to stenciling? Never stenciled? Sometimes I know that I was, when I first started stenciling, a little bit intimidated and didn't know. I was a little bit scared to start. So if that's you, let us know. Evelyn says, you've been watching football today, so it is football season there too. Okay. Pat, you've never thought of using a canvas? Yes, lots of possibilities when you're using a canvas to just create some Christmas decor for around the house. You know, in those little tiny canvases, you can use the mini tag sets that are available on essentialstencil.com. You can use some of those for those mini canvases. They look really cute as, you know, your table, tiered table decor thingies, for want of a better technological word. The tiered trays sets, you know, people do little tiered tray things. So little mini canvases with the mini tag stencils on them look great for that as well. Okay, so there's my word, Christmas. And like I said before, if we just add a little bit more green, I think these will really pop. So there's the background. We've got the Christmas trees. Just going to do another coat on that to show you, because that's dry enough to where we can add a second coat now. Okay. Yes, some of you have been ordering the winter collection stencils from Essential Stencil. Don't forget, you can use my code there, I Restore Stuff, and get 10% off the big bundle, which is already discounted. I think you've only got like a day left to be able to order that whole bundle, and there are some selling out really quickly. Those there are some items, so I'm not sure even if the bundle has already sold out. Someone can let me know. But yeah, don't forget to use a code. I Restore Stuff is mine right there. Gets you 10% off everything in the Essential Stencil shop, which includes these brushes, which are really handy and helpful. A lot of people swear by these brushes, that they're the best they've used for stenciling, so that's amazing. They come in a set of 4. Yeah, Becky's saying that you wouldn't have thought about going over one stencil with another stencil. Yeah, because that one is sort of a background look, you can add something that's really solid over the top. So I'm just adding trees and the Christmas word, but there's so many different combinations that you could use for this set. So we've nearly finished that second coat on here. Now I do want to do something fun with the add-on. Did you see the add-on this month? Santa Claus and a reindeer. Once you get the hang of it, this swirly method is quite effective. I could probably do with 3 coats on that too. See how that just makes it pop a little bit more, and you can see that when I bring it up close, you can see the darker, the Christmas tree is on top, and I could go over that Christmas down the bottom to add a little bit more to that as well. Let's do that really quickly so that feels finished, and then I'll show you what I want to do. Something fun for the kids using the add-on for this month. Something fun for the kids. Stay tuned because there is prizes, guys. Kathy says she's not quite ready for Christmas, but you're inspiring me. I'm glad, Kathy. You know why we start early here at Essential Stencil? Because we have so many crafters watching online that actually create craft to sell at shops and markets and things like that. And so they need to get ahead of the game because people are wanting to buy things to start collecting and getting ready to decorate their homes. They're not actually decorating yet, or they might be. Some of us like to get in real early for Christmas decorating. Yeah, this one is from the Stencil of the Month Club. If anyone's just joined and you're wondering where this stencil is from, this is from the Stencil of the Month Club for October. Showing you a little preview here so that you might think about joining the club, where you can get delivered every month a set of 3 huge stencils. They're all themed, all mix and match for different ideas. Then you can even combine them with some of the regular stencils from essentialstencil.com, but you'll find these ones at stencilofthemonthclub.com, and if you use my code IRestoreStuff, you'll get 50% off your first month, and you also will have access to the club shop, which will give you access to all previous month's stencils, plus some fun exclusive designs that are just for the club members. And you don't want to miss those. There's some coming up that are super cute. All right, so we've doubled down on this with a second coat to make it stand out even more bolder. I can imagine this would look lovely using metallics. You know, some of those Christmassy, blingy metallics. All right, let's get ready to do something fun for the kids. If the kids are home Sunday night, they might want to join in and watch. Call the kids. We're going to do something fun with our add-on for the Stencil of the Month Club. Now, this one, these 3 all came with the October Stencil of the Month Club. So if you haven't joined, there you go. That's what you get, all 3 of those. Plus there's the optional add-on, and this is the add-on here. And I'm going to be using not green. We don't want green for Santa Claus or Rudolph. So let's tuck our green away. Just pop it in a little plastic bag. I do have my red brush here, so we'll get that one ready. Now, for this one, all you need is some craft cardstock, any kind of cardstock. I've just got, this is our regular size over here in Australia, is A4. I don't know if you use A4 or if you use maybe letterhead, or I don't know, whatever your cardstock is. Tina says, seriously, I've been thinking about joining the Stencil Club. Yeah, everyone's agreeing it's so worth every penny. So here are some ideas how you can mix and match that on the back. So we've got Santa Claus here over the top of that writing, you know, that I just did, the Merry Christmas writing. That looks great on the background. And here is a Rudolph just by himself in a cute little farmhouse wood frame. So this is the add-on for the Stencil of the Month Club, and that's optional. So you can choose each month whether you want to keep the add-on or not. Let me pop this behind the black so you can sort of see that a little bit more. It stands out. It's just regular cardstock. So we're going to make some fun little, I don't know if you want to call them puppets or masks or something or other. Now, Santa Claus is just going to have to skew with a little bit, but we are going to cut around him, so you'll need scissors and then just some cute paddle pop sticks that we're going to create with these fun mask ideas. So, Santa Claus, I think, needs a red hat. So let's start with that, and then we may use black to go around his beard, or we could just do all red for sake of time. Diana says you're going to have to watch to catch the beginning. Yes, you can catch the beginning. You can watch the replay anytime. And we do have some prizes to give away today on Essential Stencil Live, so stay tuned. There's 3 stencil prizes going away to lucky winners, plus a 4th bonus prize just for someone who's already an existing member of the Stencil of the Month Club. You will get a 1 month free in the club. So that's a great reason to join in the conversation. All right, so I didn't have to rub off too much of my my brush because we've got this huge big area right here in the center. Oh, I will get my tape because I feel like that's going to move. I'm just going to tape the end here where the paper is. I've just got it a little bit crooked because the pom-pom on his hat was going to go off the edge, but we are just cutting this out, so it's okay. We don't need to be straight for this one. We don't need to have a straight stencil. Okay, swirling around here to get some nice good coverage, pushing it in from the edges. I probably could have used a thicker cardstock. I think if I was to do this properly again, you may want to do this on a thicker cardstock. If you've got kids, let them watch. What time is it Sunday night? They're depending on time. Is it bedtime or not? You could go over his eyes with black if I wanted to, so I may do that. Obviously his beard's white, but we do need something to outline it, so for sake of time right now, I'm just using red all over. But you can go ahead and you can even use Essential Stencil's little bridge brushes, which are fine artist brushes. They're great for stenciling in the lines, the little bridges that stencils use, especially with lettering. Some people prefer to have those bridges not showing, and so you can go over afterwards and brush over the top of them. But I could use that to fill in his eyes with the black something. Did I have some black around? I did. Let's just do his eyes super quickly. Even though I've done them in red, black will cover that really easily. Ooh. My trick to opening jars, slam it down on the table. Okay, just a teensy little brush here. We've got the 5/8 inch ones. Dipping that in. I'll just do his eyes. Offloading onto my side here. Because I may need this one. I might do this one for Rudolph. I'll do a black outline for Rudolph. All right, Santa's eyes. Just going to pounce those in there. Probably have to be careful not to get... I could have taped that off on the next little section there because I probably will get that over into his cheeks. His rosy red cheeks have to be red. Okay, so taking this off now. We've got one fun Santa Claus. Next, our reindeer coming right up. Look, I wonder if we can fit this. Let's see. This will fit this way. The other one I wanted to pop on here is, of course, it's already in the set for the Stencil of the Month Club, is the snowman. No, he won't fit that way, but he will fit on one of these also. So you could make a snowman type of, I don't know, we want to call them puppets or a mask. You know, you could make it a little mask. Okay, I'm going to use the black for this, and then we'll use red for Rudolph's nose. Ella says, you will definitely not regret joining the club. It's like getting a great, awesome gift delivery every month. It is. It's a fun subscription. So much fun. I'm going to pop this reindeer right over to the side since we can use all of that space. Offload my brush. I've got my red I need to pop into a plastic bag. I've lost it. Where's my plastic bag gone? There we go. Offload the black brush and then hold it down tight. It's a super quick method, is this swirling method, once you've got the knack of it. And like I say to everybody, just practice on a piece of cardboard. And what a better way to practice than with these, where I'm going to leave his nose because we'll do that red. Because he's just got to be Rudolph, doesn't he? He needs to be Rudolph. He is a happy Santa. Mary says, I so look forward to receiving these each month. Oh, and guys, they've started, Essential Stencil has started using the cutest envelopes. You know, you used to get your blue envelope each month. If you haven't seen this month's envelopes, I won't spoil it for those of you who haven't. Well, you probably haven't received them yet, but maybe someone will show it this week, one of the ambassadors. But it's the cutest Christmas print. And if you're like me and you love to recycle everything, I grab that cardboard envelope and you bet I'll be using it for making Christmas tags and Christmas cards and things like that. So last month was the cutest fall, pumpkins and everything, decorating the envelope. The orange, the beautiful colours that showed with that were great. Okay, so we want to do his nose red. Where's my red gone? Jennifer's asking if we can tell how the canvas is prepared. So Jennifer, I just painted the canvas white. I just painted it plain white. I didn't do much preparation apart from painting it. So I just painted a white background, but you could honestly paint it any colour background you like. Okay, so Rudolph's nose is going to be red. Just coming in from the edges of that nose there. I think we've got a little bit of black on there, but we've got our Rudolph ready to go right here. So then let's have a look. We can just do our snowman real quick. We've got Rudolph, Santa Claus. That's the add-on, okay? That's this month's October's add-on. And then we've got Santa Claus. Now you could do all, it's not Santa Claus, it's a snowman. Of course it's a snowman. And we might do black again for that one. The snowman, of course, you could change the colour of his scarf. Maybe we could do that red. There's just some little stencil bits that didn't come out when they were punched, so we'll just flick those away. Oh, of course I could do orange for the carrot nose, but I didn't bring any orange with me, so we'll just have to leave that out. Some lovely comments joining in there. Don't forget, we've got prizes, so you might want to join in. It's always fun. After I finish this one, we'll be showing you how we cut these out, and then we'll be picking some winners, and there will be one bonus winner from whoever is a current member of the Stencil of the Month Club. You will want to be in the conversation because you have the chance of winning 1 month free in the Stencil of the Month Club. You could do a green scarf, couldn't we? We have got some green on our... Oh, I do wish I had some orange going here for his nose, his carrot nose. Oh, it's going to do the scarf red. We'll leave that bit. Yes, Colleen, that's a great idea. She said these will be fun to do with the kids after Thanksgiving dinner. Who else loves to do craft with the kids or with the grandkids after Thanksgiving? And you probably could do some Thanksgiving crafts Or you could do some of these and get ready for Christmas decorating after Thanksgiving. Okay, there's our black. Now let's get our red back on and finish this off with a nice bright red scarf. Practice on cardboard. So this is almost what we're doing here. I did have some black in there in the scarf, so it's going to have a little bit of black mushed into it. You could do even, there are some, who got the mini set of mini Christmas patterns in the winter collection. So don't forget to use my code I Restore Stuff for that winter collection. Imagine this on the scarf. Guys, wouldn't that look cute? You could go over that. Might even do that later. Yeah, you could do that with the mini patterns. All right, let's have a go at just cutting some of these out and showing you how we can make a fun mask for the kids. Because if you've got your kids watching, they might want to see how we do this. You can always show them the live replay afterwards. Okay, snowman, Santa Claus, reindeer, scissors. So here, let's do Santa Claus. Now you could, if you're making this into a mask, I'm just going to do a rough outline here. You could cut it right to the line, but we're just going to make this rough for the sake of time. Of course, you're all going to be nice and neat and just take your time to do your stenciling. But while I'm live, I feel like there's a little bit of time constraint. So we like to just show you the quick version. Here's Santa Claus, and we can even, if you wanted to, you could pop his eyes out with some, pop his eyes out, it sounds terrible, doesn't it? But you could get a little Stanley knife, a cutting mat, and just cut around and remove the eyes out of there and make it a little mask. Hang on, I have to put my vision up here so you can see. So there we go, we can tape this to the back, tape our popsicle stick. Is that what you call it? That's what we call it, popsicle stick. Pop that on the back there and you could make a little puppet show, a Christmas puppet show or something. But look, isn't that a cute little Santa mask? You could cut the eyes out right here, make a little Santa mask, and then we've got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now this might be for your toddler because this face is going to be a lot smaller than Santa's face or Rudolph. Maybe you want to make a fun Christmas pageant or a Christmas play just for the family. How fun would that be? And get our Rudolph. And again, just popping a little bit of tape on the back. You could glue these also. I'd probably glue it and tape it just to be more secure. And there, you could even pop the little eyes out there. That's a little bit tinier, isn't it? It's not enough to probably cover a big face, but a little face. Wouldn't that look cute? You could even use these for photo props at your Christmas party. You know, create some fun photo props at your Christmas party. Someone might like to be all of these. Santa Claus, your snowman. So snowman was a part of the Essential Stencil of the Month Club set for October. So you've got 2 days left to join the Stencil of the Month Club. Use my code I Restore Stuff and get 50% off your first month. So it'll be 50% off this set here, which will be so much fun. And the other ones are the add-ons. So if you are joining the Stencil of the Month Club, make sure you do get the add-ons because you'll get these in with it and you'll be able to do so many fun things with that. The other fun thing I thought of too, after I do this I'll show you my other idea, was that you can put these onto gift bags. So they're a perfect size for the snowman. See, snowman face. They're perfect size for these kind of brown gift bags. And so you could stencil on top of the gift bag directly onto it, or you could stencil on white and add that, you know, Santa to a gift bag, and then you've got some fun gift bags for Christmas also. So many fun ideas with this month's Stencil of the Month Club set. So guys, we are ready to pick some prize winners today. So let me show you. If you've just joined us and you didn't see the beginning of our live, I did create this with the 3-part set for October's Stencil of the Month Club. The Christmas sign using the background here that is a repeat pattern. And so there's that. And then we created with the add-ons. So this one is from the stencil set. These two are from the add-ons. We made some fun little, I don't know, we could call them photo props, we could call them fun little masks. You could cut the eyes out and have a little peek through there, make a little Christmas play. So many fun ideas. So let's see if Essential Stencil's on right now and going to pick us some prizes, because I can't see our prize winners. But if they're not there, they will be picking them afterwards. Leanne says, a puppet show for the family to enjoy while sipping hot chocolate after the children fill out the Christmas list to mail to. That's a great idea. I love that idea. Let me see if there's any other comments on here before we get our prize winners to be picked. Becky says, so adorable. I would love to win. I'm going to be teaching some kids classes and those will come in so handy. Aren't they fun? So much fun. So there you go. There's our images from today. Don't forget to share the live if you are still watching. And also, so Essential Stencil is saying there's 3 days left. I thought it said 2 on when I looked it up, but maybe 3. Go check it out, stencilofthemonthclub.com, and use my code iRestoreStuff for 50% off your first month. And we are about to pick some prize winners, Essential Stencil. If you're there, maybe let me know if you see winners on, because I am only seeing some of the pinned comments here. Sprinkle, thank you, Kathy, for sprinkling the live. That is awesome. You are so welcome. I love sharing these fun ideas with you. I'll see you again on Thursday. I mean, no, sorry. It's Thursday Australian time, so I'm always confused. I'm like, yeah, it's Thursday. No, it's Wednesday night CST, 7 p.m. CST, your time. So don't forget that. Look, I'm just going to see if I can see what the comments are here, because I'm trying to find Stencil of the Month, Essential Stencils prize winners for our live here. I'm not seeing them, but let me know if you see prize winners here today. Hi, Mary. Yes, you are so welcome. Carolyn says, your daughter teaches. What a great idea. That is awesome. Okay. You're welcome, Karen. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we do have some winners. There we go. So we've got, I can see it on my phone, but not on my thing this time. So I've got to get up close to have a look. We've got, how do I say your name? Rafaeli Jenny. So it could be Jenny, could be Rafaeli. Nancy, Judy, and Rhonda Jenkins. You are our club winner. So you get 1 free month in the Stencil of the Month Club. So excited for you. So just email support@Essential Stencil. Let them know you were a winner on my live today, Sunday night, your time, Monday morning this time here in Australia. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. CST. Where am I? Who am I? Merry Christmas, everyone. Almost. Bye.